Welcome back, guys. So there's a few things I want to talk about. The first is a lament. I've had this pen for 6 years. It's very rare that you can actually use a pen until there's no ink left. But there's nothing left in that poor pen. Precise V5 Extra Fine. In my opinion, this is one of the best writing implements you can get for a number of reasons. Mostly because it'll always write. The ink will bleed just a little bit if you pause. And for a slightly more martial reason, they have a very fine point. Most people just attribute that to a nice writing style. I also see it as a way of self-defense, because if you have a gun and you go somewhere, people will take your gun. If you have a sword or a knife or any killing implement, they will take it. They will never take a pen. That's my tip for today. Always carry a pen. Useful for a number of reasons. The more you know. But yeah, this has been my favorite pen. Not just this style of pen, but this pen in particular. So it's a very sad day. It finally died on me. Moment of silence for the pen. Now that that's over, I know it's a little ridiculous, but I get attached to pens. I don't know. I have been shooting the same video, I think 8 times today, 12 times today, since I got home from work. It's for a project. It's for that project I can't talk to you about. I should go live with it to everyone on the 15th, and I'm hoping it's going to be a resounding success. It probably won't be, but if it is, it'll help me beyond measure. But that video, I felt like a fool. The first time, it went great, but I kind of flubbed the ending. The second time, it was more towards the middle. The third time, fourth time, and yada, yada, yada. It just seemed like it was getting worse. I was getting more stressed out. So I had to step away from it. Tomorrow's another day. I also plan on shooting a trailer for my main channel, which I think will be a lot easier for a bunch of different aspects, because I'll be talking more directly about what I do, and only what I do in the shop. I'll tired. It's the end of the night. So, yeah, tomorrow will be a taxing day, just doing both of those videos at once. One of them is going to be really fun, and I hope I can make the other one fun. It'll make things easier for me, and it might even help the campaign itself. Let's see what else. Oh, I've expanded the YouTube campaign into my Pinterest page as well. I have a number of followers on there. I'm not sure how well that's going to go over, or how well it's going to be received. But, like all things, we shall see. I swear I didn't start yawning until I turned the camera on. So, shop stuff. I did the preliminary sketches for one of my commissions. I sent that out just a few minutes before starting this, And that was actually what my main channel video was on. How to design things, basic considerations, and I touched on how pricing goes. I wanted that as more of an introduction than a comprehensive video, and in the future I will, branch off and talk more in depth about one aspect or another. But I see that as one aspect of this business that is never talked about very often. And I think that needs to change. How do you price out a job? How do you balance the wants and the needs of the customers that you have to deal with? It's a very interesting challenge. But hopefully this commission will come through and, I'll have a nice little fun project. Let's see what else. I'm not doing the cards today because it's late and I'm tired. And I can barely see them with this light. So my next little project is to finish the spotlight so I can actually see my note cards again. It was a good attempt the first 2 or 3 times I tried it. But that'll be my next project. Whew. I think my body's telling me it's bedtime. So, yeah, I think I'm going to wrap it up now. I want to keep this kind of short so I can get to bed. Obviously I have to. The quote of the week. It's one that is being used in my expanded campaign, and one which I intend on bringing into my main channel. Creating a better world, one kerf at a time. Now, for those of you who don't know, a kerf is the slot left behind by a saw blade. So what that means is I'm creating a better world, one saw cut at a time. To me, it invokes almost, well, to me it's a thing of beauty. But it also, to me, invokes a sense of deliberation. Because one saw cut at a time, how can you make a world better? How can you possibly do that? Most saws are 1/8 of an inch thick or smaller. What can be accomplished 1/8 of an inch at a time? But if you look at it, this world moves in 1/8 of an inch or less. Tectonic plates move at the same speed your fingernail grows, which is minimal. And yet, here this beautiful world is. They grow slower than your fingernail, sometimes. And I can do a lot more cutting with a saw, a lot faster than the plates move. Your hair grows, and sometimes hair can be very beautiful. But it grows slowly. 32nd, 64th of an inch at a time. All great things happen with slow deliberation. So, creating a world one kerf at a time. You might not approve, and until I find a better one, I think that's the one I'm going to go with. I don't know. If you guys have any suggestions, please leave it in the comments below. If you found this to be slightly enlightening, please consider leaving a thumbs up. It makes me smile when I see people thumbs up my videos. And guys, I do try and put a video out every Monday and Friday. I do my best. Usually less tired than I am now. So if you want more content, please subscribe. I've just gotten done with my big project for this while. So I will also be putting up a few more small projects, short projects, mini projects, I guess I call them. I don't even remember. It's been so long on this channel. As a reward for those of you who do follow me and take the time to watch me. So look, you can, if you subscribe, you can look forward to that content as well. And that content is usually a little bit more entertaining than just shop updates constantly. So again, like, comment, subscribe. I hope everyone has a fantastic weekend. I'll see you on Monday. Bye.